So this is called a rimba. And when there are many of them like this, in English we put an S to make it rimbas. But in Shona and other Bantu languages, we put an MA in the front of the word to make it marimba. So saying marimbas is redundant. And today is not about the music, but it's more about dismantling the marimba to figure out the different parts of the marimba, starting with the resonator, which is an acoustic amplifier. Just like any other acoustic instrument, it has some kind of an amplifier. And on the marimba, this is the worst kind of amplifier because the proper amplifiers are put underneath each specific note, and they are shaped differently for each note so that they produce the strongest sound for each note. Not this one that just covers all the notes at the same time. Onto the frame now. So my frame is foldable so that it's more portable. And it's also designed in such a way that the rimbas don't get in direct contact with the frame so that they are allowed to vibrate freely. Onto the rimbas now, which are cut to a specific length, width and height to allow it to vibrate at a certain frequency or note or speed. And this is not always perfect, so to further fine-tune the rimba, you shave in the middle to make the sound more flat, and close to the ends on the underside of the rimba to make it more sharp. Onto the note layout now. So this is the most simplest and easiest instrument to play because the notes are laid out in a line and it's going from the left hand side to the right hand side, and it's just simply do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And I'm sure you saw me skipping an F with a hashtag sign there, and that F sharp makes the marimba a tiny bit more powerful while maintaining its simplicity, because instead of just doing do re mi starting from the key of C, I can also do do re mi fa sol la ti do. But when I'm starting from the key of G, I then skip the F sharp, the F instead of the F sharp. So with the F sharp there, the marimba is allowed to play songs in the key of C and also in the key of G. And then there are these abomination of marimbas with all sharps and flats on the same marimba there, and I don't like that because instead of being a marimba, it's now a piano but with wooden keys. So it's like you want to play the djembe, right? But then you say, I will put the djembes on stands, and it's many of them, and there's also a bass djembe that I kick with my foot, and then I play them with sticks. It's no longer djembes anymore, it's drums if you add so many things to it. So if you want to play djembe, play the djembe. If you want to play marimba, play the marimba, and not try to make it into a piano so that you can play it. Another thing you can do if you want all sharps or flats is to just use a keyboard and then just put a marimba sound on a keyboard. So if you're playing marimba and you find yourself wanting extra sharps or flats somewhere, it means you haven't finished thinking. You have to think harder to make the music still sound good. And there are also other reasons why it's a bad idea to put those sharps and flats onto the marimba, but I'll explain in the next marimba video. I'm tired now.